what's up guys? So today I have with us the Sony MDR XB950N1. These are the noise canceling version of these guys. So these are the regular XB950 BTs. These are also Bluetooth, but this has noise cancellation technology. So we're gonna open them up. Let's take a look around the box first. Look at this. It's made strictly for iPhone. It works for anything that's Bluetooth. It's Bluetooth 4.1, but it has aptX technology. But let's go ahead and unbox it and see what the first impression is. I don't even know why I have this if I'm not going to use it. All right, one box leads to another box. All right. So basically similar package that I can remember that these guys came in. Let's go ahead and take it out. These are just headphones. They feel heavier and thicker, but these are what they look like. Green metal band, plastic on the sides, plastic here. Cuffs look feel a little bit like thicker. The padding, I'm not sure if that's the case or not. It looks like no, it looks like it could be the same. They're not as wide as the interior. To me, they seem like they're a little bit more, and the enclosing is a little bit more narrow. Hopefully you guys can tell. If not, but yeah, that opening for your hole, the opening hole for your ears seems to be a little bit smaller. It feels nice. Let's see what else we got in here though. So we have some books, safety manuals, warranties and instructions, I'm sure, and a nice soft carrying pouch. See what we have inside. So I feel like we have something inside there. The aux cord, which has no controls on it. One L shape, and this one goes into the headphone here. The micro USB charger. All right, cool, great. Let's go back to the headphone. Talking about the feel of it, just FYI, these things are really plush and really comfortable. They feel just like the original ones, maybe a little bit thicker, but this one's obviously worn in a little bit more. But these ones feel really nice. You definitely see it has some stretchability there. Metal on the top. I like the color uniform, just like it did with all other colors. The blue one has the blue one on top. I think this green one looks pretty nice, pretty dope. Swivels, definitely, so you can lay it down on a flat surface. But I believe this one also folds, right? So this is actually better for traveling now, all right? Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the buttons on here. All right, so we have the noise cancellation button right there. It looks like it's one setting. We also have a micro USB input here for charging it. You also have, instead of bass boost, you have now bass effect. Before it was called bass boost. Also, this one was a little bit recessed. This one's more plush. Most all the buttons are at the same placement though. You can see that the power button's a little bit more impressioned. Yeah, so the only thing that's different is really the noise cancellation technology. That bass boost on the original model was a little bit more recessed, so you can find it better. And also the power button now has a little bit of change of design. And the microphone here for taking phone calls is still right there. Build quality is super similar. You're not going to see like too much difference on these guys as far as like how they look, other than the obvious other color options. So this is going to be all about functionality now that we have this here. You can see right there. Decent length. It's not super short. All right, so yeah, decent length, not super short, but not super long either. So what I'll be testing out today, or not today, but over the next few days before I put a review out, some things that I heard about this was that the bass was overkill, and I want to address that just for a second. These are bass boost, bass effect. If the sound already had bass in it and you turn that on, yeah, it's going to be overkill because it was already a bass enhanced track. These are already bass enhancing headphones, even without the bass boost. Okay, just a quick, let me see if you guys can hear that.
Bluetooth pairing.
All right, so it basically has voice commands also, but while it's pairing, I'll actually see if I can pair with my Samsung real quick here. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually listen to some music, tell you guys my impressions really quickly. Like even without the bass boost, it's pretty good. Let's turn that on. All right, cool. So here are my impressions of this headphone. They sound very similar to these. They're very bass enhancing. I was having a little bit of trouble finding this bass effect button placement, but I think that'll be overcome with just memory. I had the noise canceling off and on. Because the sound was so loud, I really couldn't test out the noise cancellation that much, but it did seem to make an effect to when the bass boost was on. I felt like the bass boost was a little bit more like impactful when I had the noise canceling turned off. Then when I turned the noise canceling on, it was just a little bit more more controlled. As you can see here, here's a microphone, and here's a microphone. Typically, that's where they'll they'll get that information, the sound information, try to negate it out. I'll be testing it at different levels, but overall, I'm very pleased. But they are very similar in sound. I can't say that they have the exact same sound signature. These sound a little bit like more fine-tuned and a little bit less harsh on the highs, a little bit less bright. So which is a good thing because that was an issue for me as well. I'll take a look at the functionality and see how these work out. Overall, though, things did feel good. That bass effect is nice. Just know that the one thing I will give a little bit of feedback on is that you have the voice functionality. To me, it seems like it's getting in the way of the sound sometimes. Like if you turn on the bass boost, it'll actually say bass boost effect on. Cool, but that's taking over the song. Anyway, that's nitpicking. We'll get to the full review, but overall, I felt that it was a very good impression. And if I heard these and in the store, I'd have picked them up. Guys, let me know any questions that you want me to address in these, and I'll go ahead and address them in the review. And then we'll see you guys in a few days with this. I'll holla at you. Peace.